walking around the neighborhood and playing with my friends. But as I got older, the friends got more involved, you know, teenage years, like 12, 13, 14, 15, and I never wanted to come up here hardly ever. And then once I start slowly getting older about... Sorry guys for interrupting this video, but I just want to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on and some other stuff. But thank you. First I want to say thank you guys for watching my video, because YouTube I got the hate speech is like every other independent creator on this platform as of lately, because YouTube is stonks unless you're a late night talk show host. But if you guys really want to help me and support my channel, you can do what is happening right here, probably beside my face or where my finger's pointing, right there. See, you can subscribe, click the bell, and there's some ding dings right there. See, that's pretty. But really, guys, if you want to do that, it would really help my channel. Now, let's get into the actual video. So, hello! Welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday. Today, we're decorating the tree. And we're going to wrap presents and put them at the tree. And it'll be a good old time. Right, Mom? Right. Man, I can't breathe. Anyways, guys. So, let's get this started. I will cut back in a minute. So, hi, guys. I'm back. My mom's over here cleaning up. There's already a bunch of freaking tree things, and we just got the tree like 2 days ago. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's what? Dying. Well, yeah, of course it's dying because it's dead. They chopped it off head first. You'd be dead too if they chopped you off head first. What? This is where the tree's gonna stay. We're gonna put it here. Hopefully the cats don't knock it over. I think we're gonna tie it to the wall or something and try to figure it out, right? What?
I didn't even want a tree.
Yeah, you did. Okay. You're the one that's always about Christmas.
Not now.
Why? Why? You used to go crazy for the holidays.
Not anymore.
New Year's, Thanksgiving.
Not now.
You used to go crazy for Halloween. You used to decorate the whole house with spider webs everywhere. And of course, now you don't have to put up spider webs. What? It was a joke, Mom. Haha, joke, funny. Yeah, it was. It was a joke. It was a joke. Put them in the compost.
There ain't no room.
Yeah, there is.
No, there ain't.
We'll put it outside in the bucket.
Open the door.
Can you open that one? What? What? I don't even know what she's saying. Anyway, guys, so we're decorating the tree. I will cut back when it's done, or whatever we're doing. It shouldn't take very long, and then I'll show you what's wrapping. Well, I'm not going to show you wrapping present because my dad would know what he's got and other people would know. So I'll show you the finished project once it's all done. So, hi, guys, I'm back. It's been a while since I cut back because I said I was going to show you guys once the tree... Oh, you probably just saw that in the background. I was going to show you guys the tree when we got done, but I kind of forgot to film, and then I kind of fell asleep for 4 hours, and then I kind of ate dinner, and I kind of just completely forgot. But here she blows. It's a small tree this year because these two little munchkins, Munchkin 1, Munchkin 2, actually, I think we're going to call them Itchy and Scratchy because they're crazy. If you get that reference, you're born in the 90s. Yeah, crazy cat. Itchy and Scratchy. What? You like your name? Yeah, I bet you do, huh? This is what I'm worried about. She likes to climb and everything. She's the one that climbs up the walls and loses her mind. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, enough dilly-dallying. Here we go. For now, I think we're going to wrap presents tomorrow. We didn't get that far because we ran out of time because my dad came home. And we didn't have time to get... One dude, my dad's not here because he's very... He's a big baby. Let's put it that way. He likes to snoop and stuff. But here she blows. Or there she blows. Whoa. I don't think it actually looks that bad. The tree starts kind of droopy, but it's fine. We might have to cut that off and then put it on better because it's kind of droopy. I tried to get it to stay on better. Like we just have to like attach it or something. I don't know what to do. We had like a paper clip or something. Actually, do we have any clips? Actually, give me a second. This might work out better than I thought it was. Hold on, this might fix our problem here. Spur of the moment type idea. Here we go. Hold on. Well, guys, my idea didn't work. I don't know what to do with it. We'll have to figure it tomorrow. It's very droopy at the top. We might have to just cut that and make it shorter because it's really droopy. It looks sad. It's a sad tree. Now, I think the tree actually looks pretty nice. Usually, we got a big tree that sits here and goes all the way to the ceiling. But we're afraid of Munchkin 1 eating it alive. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Talking about you. Oh, we also have these decorations up. We have stockings up. We also have a couple of things in the windows. If I can find a window. We have like Santa Claus and Frosty. You can't really see them right now. We got Santa Claus, and we got Frosty on another window somewhere. But yeah, my mom used to go crazy when I was a kid. At the holidays, she used to be all for it and stuff, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah." She used to be all for it. This needs to be turned upside down so you guys don't see my address. Like I said, tomorrow we should have pictures, presents out, which would make it look nice. Even though, I mean, yeah, it should look nice. I don't know. I just like the aesthetic of Christmas time. It feels nice to have decorations up. My mom, whenever here's the thing my mom used to do when we was a kid. She used to put up lights all the way around the house, outside. Of course, she lets them up year round because too much of a hassle to put them up. We used to have lights on this trailer for every year, and we just plugged them in when Christmas time came, because we're that kind of people. We're pretty lazy. We never plugged them in any time except for, and then we had to take them off and move them back up. But we used to have Christmas lights all the way outside. My mom would also take whatever these things are called. I don't know what they're called. These things. I don't know what they're called. Whatever these things are called. These rope things. I can't remember. Tinsel. I don't even know. She would take them and put them up on the ceiling as like little rope all the way across the ceiling, and she would tack them up to the ceiling and put them all over the trailer, even in the hallway, and it was just cool, fun. And when I was a kid, I didn't really want much as a kid. Well, let me rephrase that. I wanted toys as a kid, but toys back when I was a kid wasn't like that. We didn't have Xboxes and PlayStation. Well, we did, but I didn't have anything like that. But so I basically just got a bunch of like little toy cars and dinosaurs, and I had a blast. Like they used to be able to give me a bunch of toys because it's cheap because I was a little kid. And back then, little kid toys were cheap. There's like, you could get like a dinosaur for like $3 or whatever, and like a toy truck for like $20, and here and here. I remember one year when I was a kid, I literally had presents, and then I usually get like one big present from my uncle because he usually splurged me. Like one year I got a trampoline, one year I got a bike. Those were like the big presents. And then my mom would give me like a bunch of little stuff. It was pretty cool. Opened up as a kid. I'm flirting out here in memory lane. I remember one year, not this couch, but we had another couch that was, there's always been a couch here. Let's just give that. And one year I had, my presents literally went from the couch up to this, almost to the ceiling. It covered like the whole couch. Pretty cool stuff. If you're wondering what a trampoline is, we had to get rid of it because I had that thing forever. And we never put, I was a little kid, and I was a little kid when we got it. I was like, gee, was probably 7 when I got the trampoline. And we put it up here, back then we wasn't living here. We still live in a trailer park, but like back in those days, we used to come up here, we had dogs, we had horses up here, we come up here every day and took care of. We used to come up here and play with the dogs and let the horse out. My dad did anyways. I didn't like coming up here because I just didn't like being out in the country, because I would rather be at my house playing. Back then, I was probably playing like on the Super Nintendo or N64, or even just walking around the neighborhood and playing with my friends. But as I got older, the friends got more involved, you know, teenage years, like 12, 13, 14, 15, and then I never wanted to come up here hardly ever. And then once I start slowly getting older, about 14, 15, I realized, yeah, we're going to be living here one day, I better get used to it, because my dad's dream was always to move back up here. Was always to move up here. He just never had the money. But we actually had the money, because we actually had someone left us a bunch of money at one time. We actually saved up to move up here, which is how we actually lucked out and got up here when we did. We didn't have that money. We probably had a heck of a time getting up here. But it's a whole other story. It costs like, how much did it cost me up here? It's like $2,000 or something to get up here. And we never really have that, well, we never really had that much money. But we didn't even set it up either, because they were so busy moving other people, they couldn't even set us up. So it's like $2,000 just to hook up our trailer down there and hook it, and then move it up here. And then we had to hook up ourselves and level it off ourselves, which you did pretty decent out, because they left us like a leveling tool. You just got there and it's like a water lever. You just got there and measure the outside of it. Pretty cool. And you just put bricks underneath it. Bam, bam, boom, done. Pretty cool. But yeah, trailer's actually pretty level. Anyways, we also had to dig out our water line. We did like a bucket, well, and all kinds of stuff. It probably cost upwards of like, I won't say $5,000 probably, because we had a lot of stuff we had to do. We did get sewage out here, water lines, and stuff like that. So it cost a good bit of money to get up here. But around 16, why am I even telling you guys this? Back in those days, I hate coming up here. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to make this video long enough so I don't gotta make 2 videos in a row, because I forgot to film today. My bad. I'm just spewing my childhood here. But like when I was like 15, I started coming up here more than I usually did, because my friends wasn't as important. It was still important, but I came up here like basically. Well, my dad stopped coming up here so much too, because he started having heart problems. So, and plus the horse died. So all we had really was a couple dogs up here, and at that point, my uncle was basically taking care of them. He would come up and feed them every day and stuff, and we didn't have to come every day. My dad didn't have to come every day, so he stopped coming up so much because he was getting older. He had heart problems, and that's when he started getting heart issues. Couldn't come up all the time. But around, I would say 16, I started coming here more and more. And then the plan was that I was going to wait till after I graduated high school, because I had 1 year left of high school, because it's my senior year, and I was going to move up here. I was going to graduate, then move up here for the year after, or whatever. But things changed because we got knocked on the door and said, hey, you got 6 months to get out. Get out. We're shutting it down. And which he did. 6 months. Everyone was gone. And now there's houses there because he sold it off. Or apparently either it was because he wasn't making any money, because, what was it? He wasn't making any money. What was it? I can't remember. Okay. So, the trailer park we lived in was like a crappy trailer park. It wasn't like the high class ones. Like, you can get like pretty, like, decent trailer parks. We got like people that go around and actually pick up trash and that sort of thing. And you have like people that go, like, our trailer park, you just kind of lived there and you did your own thing. You didn't care. Like, no one took care of nothing. Of course, we did have people, like, if you're over pretty drunk, they'd get you mad at you. But other than that, like, it wasn't really much, like, it wasn't really nothing. But I really liked living in a trailer park because he was close to your friends. He was in walking distance, like, literally all your friends. You could literally walk to, like, someone's house in, like, 5 seconds. I guess it's like that in apartments, too, but I don't know. Having, like, trailers, you have your own little space. It's better than apartments. But a lot of people live in apartments, which, honestly, if we didn't get that money a couple years before, we would have had to move to an apartment, because there's no way we would have had the money to move up here. But we did, thankfully, which I'm actually glad for. My dad's dream was always to live up here, so he's living his dream now. Even since I was a kid, they were supposed to move before they even had me. But because the idea was to move down to a trailer park, because my mom's sister left this trailer to my mom because she had 3 kids and left it to her to take care of her kids in, or 4 kids actually. I mean, was it 3 or 4? I can't. It's a bunch of kids. Anyways, so my dad married my mom to help her take care of that, and then she moved in here, and then he's gonna move up here eventually. But all of them kids grew up and they never had the money. So they had me, and they was supposed to move here before I even started school. That didn't happen, and just kept getting pushed back until eventually they told us to move out or have nowhere to live. So we had nothing else to do. It took us forever to get up here too, by the way, because the people that was going to move us originally, we didn't have anything set up anyways. We didn't have like water lines. It took us forever to find out where we wanted to put a trailer at anyways, because we wanted, people told us a whole bunch of different things. We wanted the trailer next to the garage. We wanted, one point we was going to think about putting it on the house, like tearing off the bad part of the house down there, but the house is too bad for that. We was going to tear off, well, it's really bad now, but back then it wasn't as bad, because this is like, we've been up here for like 6 years, so it wasn't quite as bad. We was going to tear off the bad part of the house, stick it on there, like, and then attach it. Someone was going to help us do that, but that'd be like a lot more money than we had. Didn't really have time for that. Then we was going to make like a little cement foundation underneath the trailer. Didn't really have time for that. And it took us forever to get the power on up here, because the power company's like, you can't put a thing in the ground until you have a trailer there, because you don't know where your trailer's going to go. And we was like, well, we don't know where the trailer's going to go. And they couldn't put a power line in. And it was like a whole thing, so we didn't have power forever. And then we found out the water line, which was supposed to be put there 10, 15 years ago, because my uncle paid for it to go in, because they put him in really cheap water main hookup. Whenever they put the water line, you could do it for like $15, because they knew we could move here eventually. And they said, hey, put one in. And they didn't. They just said they did, and they didn't put one out there. So when we went to go hook up, there's nothing there. So we had to pay a whole bunch of money for that, to put one in. And then we had to wait for that to come in for like 2 weeks. It was ridiculous. It was a whole ordeal. Whole ordeal. Right, kitty cat? Right. I don't know what else to say. I just like Christmas time. I don't know why. I always did as a kid. Yeah. I'm hoping these guys don't tear down the tree this year. I hope not. They haven't knocked it down yet since we decorated it, and we reinforced it a little bit. But, yeah. Oh, guys, I forgot to show you this. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but back when I was, well, this is like when I was a teenager, I saw these advertisements on TV all the time. Always wanted one. Hold on, if I can actually get to work. Why is that not working? What? Always wanted one of these so bad when oh my gosh. I can't do it with one hand. Maybe I could have had this hand. Okay, here we go. You see this? It's called a flat ball. These things are, I always wanted one of these when I was a kid. Even as like a teenager, you literally just, you push it against the wall and it pops back out. Wham! You throw it like a frisbee. But the thing is, I always wanted one of these as a kid. I saw these advertised everywhere. I thought it was always the coolest thing, because I love frisbees. I don't know why. I love frisbees, especially as a kid. So we used to play frisbee. Well, Actually, a lot of my friends never did play frisbee. I played it as a kid with my parents and stuff, and my older cousin slash stepbrother slash whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I always loved frisbees. Even in like gym class, I was even like ultimate frisbee and stuff was amazing. But I always loved frisbees, and these things are pretty cool because it throws and it turns into a ball. But never got one of these. That's true. I never actually bought one of these. So you go from there. How I got this. Where we lived at in the trailer park. We'll go back to the trailer park days. We had a bunch of kids that lived above us, and they would leave stuff in our yard, right? Like a whole bunch of stuff like that. Like little kids, they would leave like toys and rakes and stuff, and they would lay there for weeks and weeks at a time. So eventually, I was like, "Hey," I saw it after laying for like 3 weeks. I went out there and I took it, and nobody ever yelled about it. I even went in there and played with it a couple times. No one ever yelled about it, so I guess they didn't care. And I just found it today in my bedroom when I was digging out Christmas decorations. Always wanted one of these. I don't know why. They're just pretty cool. This one's kind of broken. You can hear it. It's really loud. Hear it? It's really, really loud because it's kind of broken because it's got crushed in my bedroom. So these things are pretty cool. I don't know why. If I had more room, I'd actually throw it. Let me see if I can actually do it without breaking something. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't even... It doesn't stick right either. It's pretty old. If anybody ever remember these commercials, I remember these all the time. These are like the craziest commercials. Like, it's almost as bad as like the Nerf commercial for kids. Like the Nerf guns and, oh boy, and the Nerf footballs. And, oh, they can go 800,000 feet in the air. And you can shoot 40,000 bullets a second. Bam, bam, bam. Always, that was like, by the way, you want to know what my go-to toys was as a kid? I was a huge dinosaur collector and a huge car collector. I had like Are they Tonka cars or whatever? Like the little dollar cars you can get. I think every kid, every boy anyways. Some girls probably have cars too. I'm not going to say they don't. But that was my thing. Was playing with dinosaurs and toys. I had a huge dinosaur toy collection. I would get them all the time. Like I was addicted to them. The one thing I always wanted though as a kid was Godzilla toys. But I could never find any. And then one time when I was like 12, I went to the movie theaters. And we went to like a store in the mall and I found one and I had to buy it. I wanted it so bad I almost bought it instead of going to the movies. Because at that point, my dad was having heart surgery, been having like no money. So I literally, to go to the movies, I literally had to go get all my old like change. Like these are like quarters and stuff. And I went into a store and exchanged them in a store, like in front of everyone, and making a whole bunch of noise, like a crazy man. And I was like 12 at the time. I'm surprised I didn't get robbed. I had like 2 bags of like I had like 2 bags of like dimes and nickels and quarters, even a couple dollar pieces. I wanted to exchange it for like $30 so I could go to the movie theaters with my friend because it was actually to see Iron Man 1. Or no, it was the Hulk. Because my friends wanted to see it. Now, the first time I went to a movie theater by myself too, by the way. It was me and my friends. One friend was older than us. It was me and 2 friends. First time I went to a movie theater by myself. And then when we went there to the mall, I literally almost spent all my money on a freaking Godzilla statue, which I still have, but I lost the tail to it because the tail comes out and I can't find the tail, which pisses me off. But it's in my closet somewhere, or actually on my thing. But anyways, guys, I'll come back in a few minutes. I'm on the vlog. So bye, guys. I'm back. I can't end the vlog back there because my parents are asleep. It's like midnight. Actually, it is midnight, which is not great because I still got exercise. It takes me like 2 hours exercise because I got to walk for an hour and I got to rest 10 minutes because I'm all out of breath and I got to do yoga and body training stuff like weight training and all that stuff. It's yeah. I don't know what choice it is, but start exercising again. I've been exercising for like a month now. I don't know if I lost any weight because I've been eating like terribly, but not like super terribly, but not like I should be. I keep eating too much at night. Anyway, long story. I don't really want to talk about my weight and stuff, but I'm only going to vlog. Didn't really do much. Basically, just talked about my past, showed the Christmas tree, about how stuff used to be, old trailer park. I actually have a whole series where I talk about living in a trailer park, I think. Yeah, where I'm talking about some of the stupid stuff we used to do as a kid, and all the friends I had and stuff. It was something else. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So we'll roll the outro. Bye, guys. I'm back. If you made it this far, I want to say a big thank you because watching a lot of my videos like this, if you watch to the end, leave something below, like banana or lemon, or leave your favorite fruit below if you watch this far. Well, it'll be our little secret. To anyone who doesn't watch to the end, you won't know what's happening in the comments. 1, because comments are good for the algorithm, and 2, watching to my video to end is good for the algorithm. So if you guys want to do that, it'll be awesome. Also, there's videos here, here, and here. There's 2 beside my face, and then there's my channel to click underneath my face to subscribe. That'd be great also. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. I will talk to you guys in the next video.